Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Buket, and I'm an astrologer from Turkey. I studied at Oracle School of Astrology, and now I give horary and natal readings. And also, I teach horary astrology, which I really enjoy. So if you like to book a reading or study with me, you can reach me on my Instagram account, and I'm leaving that down below. So let's start the chart. Okay. We always start with the ascendant, and we see that the ascendant is at 29 degrees Cancer, 26 minutes, and we need to talk about that. When we see the ascendant is at the late degrees, i.e. 27, 28, 29, it's a horary consideration. It tells us that it can be too late to ask the question because it's already done or passed or ended, and probably we don't know anything about it yet. It can also mean that there is nothing to do about this thing because we missed the train. Or the third meaning is that current is already know the answer. For this question, obviously current doesn't know anything, so probably it's too late to ask and not promising positive outcome to wait. The current is asking if he is going to get hired because he is waiting for a company to answer him, or he's asking, so I should stop waiting and do something else. So after we talk about the ascendant and the late degrees, now we look at the chart ruler, i.e. the moon. The moon represents the current, that the person who asked the question. Moon is at 25 degrees Leo, 57 minutes in the second house of money. To know about the current, we need to check the essential dignity and debility. And moon is peregrine in this chart. Peregrination is a kind of weakness because when a planet is peregrine, it means that the planet doesn't have any dignity or debility in the sign. So it's like a foreigner. So the moon is saying that the current is not really strong enough to do something about this situation. Person cannot able to control the outcome or achieve what he wants. And since the moon is in the second house, the current is concerned about the money. After we're done with the current, let's see what's happening with the job. We should find the 10th house ruler, and it's Mars in this chart. Mars is at 18 degrees Scorpio, 27 minutes. Mars is in his domicile. So we can say that Mars is essentially dignified, and also Mars is accidentally dignified by being in the angular fourth house. Since Mars is strong, the career or the job is pretty nice and desirable. However, there's no aspect between the current and the quested. When we look at the moon's aspects, we find out that moon is void of course. When planets are void of course, it means that the planet will not make any aspect till it ingress the next sign. So there is lack of communication between the person and the job. Even though Mars seems pretty cool, nothing is going to change depending on this void of course situation. Plus, we already talked about the ascendant being in the light degrees, which shows that we missed the train already. After we analyze the main significators, we can check what else is going on the chart. And there's a quincunx relationship between the moon and the Pluto. Pluto is a planet that represents hidden things, manipulation, pressure, and mostly the things that we don't know and we cannot control. So we can say that the current is not really in charge to change something, or he is aware of everything, but something beyond his control and power is undercurrent this situation. Furthermore, when we look at the declination table, we see that Neptune is contraparallel to MC. Neptune is the great dissolver, and it shows up when we idealize things or we want things so badly and we miss the reality. Neptune is also a fog that we cannot see the things clearly, therefore we can fantasize. But at the end, there is a solid, tangible reality that doesn't match with our expectations. So when I spoke to my client and I said it's too late for this situation, and if he keeps waiting, he might wait for a long time, and at the end nothing will change. Probably the company already decided to hire someone else instead because Saturn is in the seventh house and very strong. Saturn is representing the other people who also signed for the job because seventh house ruler represents the other people like opponents. And Saturn is in its domicile Aquarius, which means that the other person is in a better condition than the moon, i.e. the querent, if you compare. Also, Saturn is parallel to Mars in declination. However, Moon is contraparallel to Mars. So therefore, probably they hired someone else for this job who is in a better condition than the querent. And the outcome is that he couldn't get back any answer from the company because they don't answer at all. Now he is looking for another job. So this is the chart for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you find it beneficial, please like and subscribe. You can sign up for my classes to learn Horary astrology. Also, you can book a reading from me and my contact informations are down below. Thank you so much. Goodbye.